Years ago, in a previous life, I used to do therapy, and clients used to come through the door and talk about all this difficult stuff that was going on in their life, all about them, and I used to ask them how does that feel inside? Oh, it's horrible, it's terrible, and all this, all these feelings, and I used to ask them, how was it for the place that observes those feelings? Oh, I can feel it in my body, but how about the place that can observe those feelings in your body? Oh, it's just so empty. That's me. That's just empty, horrible place. Oh, okay. I said, so you're you're talking about all this stuff in your life and how you feel, and then there's this place that's empty. So that seems to be a big contrast from all that difficult stuff about you. And it kind of seems peaceful. Is it not at all peaceful in that place? Oh, no, it's terrible. It's horrible. Oh, okay. I'm just wondering, though, if the thinking that you've learned from looking at all that horrible stuff around you, whether using that as a lens to look at this empty space. And it'd be like a still pause and a stopping moment, and so then with that veil, or that system that is viewing out there, looking inside, suddenly changes. So in IFS, that's what we know as a parts takeover. They're blended with a part, when they're looking at something and seeing it through the lens of a part. So that completely changes the view of self. So that's the work we do, is unblend to that authentic nature. And in breathwork, we do this. There's multiple different things from around the world, different ideas that have developed, but I heard Pete Levine speaking for this, and he calls it VOO. I call it I grew up near Cowfield, and moo moo breathing, but it's known as humming bee breathing, and it's a common thing all around the world. Different wisdom practices have taken on board like a coherence. It's not specific to one, it's like specific to the mass, where you breathe out for 6 seconds, and that could be a hum or a mantra, the Buddhist mantras, the Christian prayers, etc. They all seem to resonate at this 6 seconds out breath, and that could be just the sound of your breath, just the way you tune the sound of your breath, or just a hum. So like I said, Pete Levine calls this VOO, and it reminds me of the Cowfield when I was young. Moo brings a bit of playfulness to it, to me, that. But the om. So basically, this is the heart resonance, or the earth resonance, universal resonance that you're tapping into with that vibration that you shake your body with. And so then equally, the return breath, or the in breath, is also an equal measure, 6 seconds. You can extend that to 10, and do 3 breath cycles per minute. So this is another way of accessing self-energy and vibrating that place, encouraging that place to vitalize and enliven beyond the blends of our part, what we've taken on board. Sometimes we're looking at society and at ourselves from a thinking that's been adopted from out there, and sometimes that's useful and sometimes it's not. And sometimes what you think is useful for a while, but then it causes a problem, so-called positive thinking. And this is a very interesting thing in itself. Gosh, that's another video. I'll just leave it there, and go well.